Mike Rowe here with an important message. I'll give you a hint. It's that. I work in the, what's it say?
I'm J.W. Jones.
Diane Garforth.
David Butler.
Maddie Bricko.
Brian Carey.
Todd Farwell.
Simone Wakefield.
MHI is bringing a lot of tools to me later on in life that I really wasn't prepared for early on in life. And a lot of people go to school. Well, my school was ski school. I was a professional skier, and if somebody back then would have told me that I'd be working in the supply chain, I'd have said, the what?
I love working in a warehouse. It's so interesting and fun, and it's loose, and it isn't like working in a stuffy corporate environment.
They operate in 207 countries out of 208 on the planet. It's actually one of the largest scaled companies in the world. So I thought if I could actually somehow affect change inside that company, I wanted in, and that's why I'm there.
And we have jobs and we have opportunities for people who are tinkerers, critical thinkers, problem solvers, business savvies, organizers. It's not just engineers. All of this framework is put together by people who use skills together and are able to create broad competencies. So if you are an out-of-the-box thinker, this is probably the industry for you.
Getting involved in the supply chain has been really a fabulous thing, and I've learned so much, and there's so many industries out there that I didn't know existed, and I'm loving it.
I'd say get on a fork truck, man. Get a part-time job in a warehouse. Learn it, and learn what it means to lose stuff and to not have things go right. And so make those mistakes when you're young, and just learn every job you can to go up. Start interacting with supply chain professionals as quickly as possible. There's many different organizations to do that, so I say get involved in those as early as college, and just start exploring the industry. And talk to truck drivers, talk to forklift operators, talk to people who do this for a living, and see what they think and get their opinion and their views.
Logistics is right there with them, because that's just the business of getting stuff from A to B, which is really only the business of living. I mean, that's it.
Being in this industry that deals with how we get things moving and how we move things through the world, it's like the unseen thing that everyone relies on, right? So it's like we're that Secret Service agent man who makes things happen, but nobody even knows it was there.
I moved to Malaysia and started up the customer service and supply chain organization. And starting something greenfield from scratch was by far the most rewarding and most memorable piece of my career.
It was a large-scale wine import where we had to charter large-scale planes. We did about 1,500 deliveries in 24 hours. So we picked up product in France, moved it over to the United States, and delivered it all across North America within 24 to 48 hours. It was awesome. It was just, again, problem solved. And customer was happy. They got the product to us, the end user who wanted to drink wine. So it was a win-win.
Before I really knew anything about the supply chain, I kind of saw it as like maybe, I would use the word fusty, kind of like, you just continue to see engineers like with pencils and protractors and rulers and we're just gonna have numbers all the time. And that was kind of my conception of the supply chain. But I think once you really get into it, you realize that more than anything, I think people make the difference. I mean, you're working for something really cool, but you're also just working with amazing people. People that are foodies, that love sports, that have kids and families, and just to be able to kind of be a part of that. There's just no way that life like that can be fusty and boring and old. So, yeah. Give it a shot. Hi, I'm Laura Hahn, and I work in the supply chain.
I'm J.W. Jones, and I work in the supply chain.
I'm Diane Garforth, and I work in the supply chain.
I'm David Butler, and I work in supply chain.
I'm Maddie Bricko, and I work in the supply chain.
My name is Brian Carey, and I work in the supply chain.
I am Todd Farwell, and I work in the supply chain.
I'm Simone Wakefield, and I'm proud to say that I work in the supply chain industry.
I work in the supply chain. Don't you?